What's up, guys? Your driver Mike here, back with another live stream. Want to welcome you to the channel. This channel is dedicated to the rideshare space. So whether you're a driver, if you're a passenger, or if you're someone just interested in the rideshare space, consider subscribing. And you saw the title of this live stream here, guys. We needed to go live. We needed to talk about this huge development today from Uber. Massive change happening right now, just hours ago, with Uber. And we're going to wait to get some people joining the live stream. If you're watching this on the rebroadcast, I want to thank you for watching on the rebroadcast and checking out the channel. This company right here, guys, Uber. I have my trade dress right here in the car. We're in the Dodge Caliber, and I see some people joining. Welcome to the live stream. Huge announcement, guys. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe this is happening right now. Okay, we have it right here, guys. The New York Times, Washington Post. These are confirmed reports. This is happening right now. As you saw the title, you know what's happening. Okay, you know what's going on here, and I want to welcome more people joining the live stream here. I'll leave a comment if the sound is good. Again, we're using our Rode Smart Lav right now. Right here. Here it is. This is happening right now. Guys, if you have not checked the news, okay, if you haven't checked any news websites, anything like that, you're missing this, because this was just announced earlier this afternoon, okay? Let's jump right into it. Uber CEO Travis Kalanick has voluntarily taken a step down, a leave of absence from Uber. Okay, CEO Travis Kalanick has voluntarily taken a leave of absence from Uber. Okay, he is gone. All right, he is gone for the time being, and this is indefinite. Okay, he didn't state any timeline for when he's going to come back. We're going to go over these articles and what this means for Uber, what Uber's going to do in the meantime, reasons why Kalanick stated that he was taking the leave of absence now. I want to talk about the internal investigation into Uber's business practices and ethics. Let's do it, guys. Leave a comment if the sound is okay, and also where you're joining from. I see some more people joining the live stream. I want to welcome you to this live stream here to talk about these massive announcements from Uber. So let's first take a look at this New York Times article. And again, just posted this afternoon. Okay. Mr. Kalanick, Travis Kalanick, in this leave of absence, is stating that he is leaving Uber to A, work on himself and reflect on building a world-class leadership team for the company. If you remember, all the claims, how many countless claims have there been there with Uber? Kalanick stated in the past that he has admitted that he needs help with leadership. Okay, and this is one of the reasons he's citing for this leave of absence, to work on himself and to reflect on building a world-class leadership team for the company. And again, he didn't state how long this is going to be. All right, I know there were initial talks and rumors that this was going to be for 3 months. Apparently now we have no idea. Michael, I'm not subbed to the channel anymore. I swear YouTube is trash sometimes. The thing about that is, yeah, guys, if you have subbed to the channel, first of all, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to hit that button, subscribe to the channel. We help drivers maximize their profits and ratings. Yeah, sometimes YouTube is a little buggy. So resub again if you can, or refresh. Sometimes there's been reported bugs where YouTube will unsub people from channels. And there was a big, commotion about that in the YouTube community a little bit ago. Let me turn this engine off. I see some shaking in the video here. It's probably better for you guys. Okay. So again, we don't know how long this leave of absence is going to be. And he also says there's much to improve. Would you agree with that? Okay. He's leaving to help develop a leadership team and work on himself. Would you agree that there's a lot to improve with Uber? I'm going to ask you guys that. Leave a comment. And a lot of this is stemming from former Attorney General Eric H. Holder Jr. and his law firm, Covington and Burling. And this was on Uber's request. Uber said, hey, we have hundreds of documented bullying, harassment, sexual harassment, claims against employees, we need to step back. We need to take someone in to look at these business practices. So again, former Attorney General Eric H. Holder Jr. released this report, which was released internally, by the way. We don't even get to see in full what this report said, but this is stemming from that. Michael, autonomous cars coming along with autonomous company. Oh, yes. And along those lines, who's going to run Uber? Okay. And the funny thing is Kalanick stated that he's still going to have a hand in the most senior decision making in the company still, which is interesting. He said he's still going to have a hand in the highest decisions within the company for now, but his board or advisors, his senior leadership is going to be given more bold control, and he encourages them to be bold and take leadership while he's in this leave of absence. Yeah, speaking of the autonomous cars, guys, if you're new to the channel, I am here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the home to Uber's autonomous cars. But if he cashes out, consider Uber dead. Yeah, guys, what Michael's referring to is Kalanick has a majority of specially controlled shares within Uber. So if he decided to, again, trade in those shares and dump those shares, then a lot of the valuation, which has been valued close to $70 billion, is probably gone. I don't think he's going to do that, Michael. I don't see him cashing out, especially because it seems like he's just doing this for himself personally. And on a leadership side, he knows that he needs help with leadership and to develop himself further. And there's some personal reasons as well, which you guys may be aware of. I don't see him doing that for the time being, dumping those stocks. Going back to Attorney General Holder's recommendations, also stated that they are reviewing Mr. Kalanick's responsibilities and reallocating them. That's the big word. Reallocating his responsibilities. So this isn't just like, hey, I'm going to step aside, but I'm still really the CEO here. I just need to take a little break. They're going to be reallocating some of these duties based on this report. This is the New York Times report here. Okay. Big changes. Okay. So in this time, what can Uber improve on, both on a culture aspect and from a platform aspect? Okay. What can they do internally to better their company? And what can they do for drivers or passengers to improve for the company? I'm asking you guys that. Leave a comment if you would like in the live stream here. So let's move on to the Washington Post article here. Let's take a look at this one. And this is brand new, guys. This is absolutely brand new. It happened this afternoon. I knew I needed to talk about it. 6 people on the live stream. I appreciate that, guys. If you enjoy these live streams, if you enjoy any of the tutorial videos on the channel, leave a like and consider subscribing. We tackle the rideshare space, whether you're a driver, passenger, or someone just interested in the rideshare space. And thank you for joining the live stream. So the Washington Post article here also touches on, this is an indefinite leave of absence for Mr. Kalanick. I'm wondering how long this is really going to be. Okay, 3 months is seemingly nothing. I think that's going to speed by pretty quickly. I don't know how long that could extend for. Okay. Additionally, he also faces the likelihood of reduced clout on the board or power, which is adding new independent members and create an oversight committee to monitor efforts to improve corporate ethics. So, okay. Not only is he, there's a lot going on right now. Not only is he leaving for an indefinite time period, but Uber is taking some steps to improve culture. They're adding more women to the board of directors. They've had problems with diversity, okay? And they're adding here an oversight committee to monitor efforts to improve corporate ethics. So we're going to have a committee to oversee, hey, what are we doing now, okay? We need more monitoring of our practices, our ethics. So we're bringing in a committee to do that. It doesn't say external committee though. An external third-party company coming in to kind of audit their ethics. So there's that. It says, they do say independent members. We'll have to take a look at that. That's interesting. Kalanick continues. Now this was announced in an internal email to 14,000 employees. today. I believe it was 14K. But he said in that email, if we're going to work on Uber 2.0, aka the future, I also need to work on Travis 2.0 to become the leader that this company needs and that you deserve. What do you think about that? In order to work on Uber, now what is he saying in that? In order to work on Uber 2.0, I need to work on Travis 2.0. Here's the important part. To become the leader that this company needs and that you deserve. That's inferring that he's coming back as the CEO. Okay? A lot of the narrative saying that Kalanick is gone, that he needs to be fired for the biggest change in culture. He says he's coming back. He's alluding to he's coming back as an improved version of himself to give Uber an improved version of themselves. Michael talking about a Lyft airport run tomorrow. I'm about to release it from my pickups. Depends on the time. I'm actually going on vacation here soon, guys. Las Vegas market. We're coming for you. Las Vegas market. Mackenzie and I, my brother, we're meeting some friends out there as well. We are headed out to Vegas starting on Thursday until Monday. So we're going to do a vlog episode in Vegas. We may even do a live stream in Vegas, apart from all the sightseeing and whatnot. We'll give you guys a live stream from Vegas, by the way. So we're coming for you guys. I'm super pumped to create content for you and to talk about Uber and Lyft in Las Vegas. Michael, thank you for commenting that. Continuing with this Washington Post article here. If you're just joining, I see 10 people on the live stream. You guys are awesome. I am so appreciative to have 10 people on this live stream. If you like the live stream, hit the thumbs up button. Michael, you are driving to Vegas and then San Fran next week to drive Lux. All right. Can you rent a Lyft Lux vehicle to try out the service in Los Angeles? Franco, I'm not sure. Lyft Lux and what Franco is referring to is a new platform on Lyft where you can drive super luxury vehicles, the nicest on the platform. You can drive Lyft Lux and Lyft SUV Lux. Okay, continuing on here, and I appreciate you guys leaving a comment here. Oh, and we got some likes on the live stream. Thank you so much, guys. Not only does that show me that you're getting value from these live streams, that boosts us in YouTube's algorithm, gets more views on this, and gets more people on the channel, more of a dialogue with everybody. Okay, let's touch on something here personally for Kalanick. Okay, like I mentioned, he lists several reasons why he's taking this leave of absence here. And I see we have a bad connection. I apologize if it cuts out. He has some personal reasons for this leave as well. If you guys don't know, his parents were in a boating accident in California. His mother died in this accident. His father is in serious condition as a result of this accident, guys. I don't want to touch on too much of this. I think it's a very personal thing, okay? I don't want to talk about it too much on the channel. I did make a video. If you don't know, that's what happened. And I mentioned that because he mentions this here in this email to employees, okay? In describing reasons for the leave, Kalanick also cited the death of his mother and serious injuring of his father in a boating accident last month, saying, I need to take some time off of the day-to-day to grieve my mother, whom I buried Friday, to reflect, to work on myself, and to focus on building out a world-class leadership team. Okay, this is part business decision, timing decision with the ethics and corporate culture problems within Uber, but this is also a personal reason as well, okay? And this is what I was thinking that he was going to do, okay? The personal, everything personally that was going on in his life, everything on a business aspect that was going on with Travis in his life, I think now was the time to do this, okay? And he cites that here as well, okay? Now, what's changing in Uber, okay? What's going on right now? Senior managers will undergo mandatory leadership training. This is kind of remedial training, okay? They are adopting what's basically the NFL's Rooney Rule, okay? When filling a key job, one woman and one minority candidate must be interviewed before they can hire and go forward, okay? The report called for employee complaints to be handled in a comprehensive process, and for upgrades to employee benefits, including equal family leave time for both male and female workers. There is also a newly imposed ban on sexual relationships between employees at different levels of the staff hierarchy. Okay, lots of changes being adopted because of Holder's findings in Uber. Okay, I see more people joining. I really appreciate that. Thank you for joining this live stream. What's going to happen in the meantime? Okay, and let me kick the engine on real quick here. It's getting hot in here, guys. If it's too loud, let me know. We're just like chilling here in the car real quick. It's 9:01 here in Pittsburgh, guys. Let me know if the sound is still okay here, and hopefully the video is still okay as well. Okay. So, in the interim period, my leadership team, my directs, will be running the company, but I will be available as needed for the most strategic decisions. But I will be empowering them to be bold and decisive in order to move forward swiftly. Okay. Now, again, Kalanick is stepping down for an indefinite period of time for personal reasons, for business reasons. Like he mentions here, his leadership team will direct the company, okay, but he is still going to be available for the most strategic decisions. As we know, yesterday, Senior Vice President of Business Emil Michael has left. This is including, I think, about 14 senior leaders and executives that have left Uber recently. Let's talk about competition. What is this going to do for Uber and competition? Franco, do you need commercial insurance and a TCP number from the DMV to drive for Lyft Lux in Los Angeles? Excuse me. Like Uber Black SUV. Franco, I'm pretty sure you asked this question on another video. Well, actually, maybe the Lyft Lux video that we did. If so, I messaged Ask Lyft, which is just at Ask Lyft on Twitter, and I asked them that question for you. They said no. Okay, this is direct tweet from Lyft support. They said no, you don't need commercial insurance and a TCP number from the DMV. Okay, now you may want to check directly as well to be sure, because I know that for support messages there has been some errors, at least on Uber's end. So you may want to double check, okay? But that is, again, directly from Ask Lyft on Twitter. Michael, just an FYI, I'm an autopilot driving him past the airport, and we are watching you on my iPad. Hello to Michael and Michael's passenger. Let me cut the engine off here again for you guys, so the video is a little bit more stable. Michael is watching live with his passenger in the car. What's up, guys? Hello to everyone watching on the rebroadcast here. If you're just joining, this channel is dedicated to the rideshare space. If you're a driver, if you're a passenger, if you're someone just interested in the rideshare space, consider subscribing. Franco, thank you for watching as well and joining the live stream. Continuing on here, let's talk about competition, all right? Biggest competitor to Uber, Lyft. Pause 1 second. These guys, right? Lyft. Lyft is the biggest competition for these guys. We're going straight, symbolism today, guys. Imano, right? Okay. We obviously know that. Lyft is the biggest competitor to Uber, but this Washington Post article states something very interesting, which is kind of a side note to everything going on with Kalanick and this leave of absence. It states, rival Lyft now accounts for 25% of all trips taken in the U.S. ride-hailing market, up from 18% at the beginning of the year. That's in only 6 months. And they increased, what is that, 6, 7%? Okay, according to data from TXN. And they also state that loyalty has changed as well, that passengers that have used Uber, let's say, are investing more money in Lyft rides. And it says Uber didn't respond to a request for comments. Very, very interesting, guys. And that is a Washington Post article. We also cited a New York Times post about this announcement here. So what do you think? Before we go, I want to leave it open to you guys. Do you have any questions about this? What's going to happen with Uber? Is it time for a rate increase with a new leadership team? Is Kalanick going to come back? Is this Lyft's monumental chance to make that 25% market share, 30, 40, 50% market share? Are they going to overtake Uber? Let me know. Leave a comment here before we go, and let's see if we can have a dialogue about what's going to happen in the rideshare space. Still using the Hydro Flask, guys. If you haven't seen this, a Hydro Flask keeps your water cold when you're driving, so you don't have to make as many pit stops, and you can fill a water bottle up from that. So any questions, guys? Before we go here, I want to say thank you and show my appreciation that you joined this live stream here in this very hot car on a 90-degree day in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania here. All right, and last chance, guys, last chance. I see some people joining, guys. We're closing it up here. If you have any questions about this announcement today that CEO of Uber, Travis Kalanick, is taking an indefinite leave of absence, leave a comment right now and post your question. Or actually, if you're watching this in the rebroadcast, post your comment in the comment section. We will get to it. I respond to most every single comment, so post it below. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. I really appreciate you joining the live stream. Consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed already. And lastly, leave this video a thumbs up. Leave a like if you enjoyed the content. Your driver Mike here. I do appreciate you watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.